Have you ever laughed at someone because they looked different? Well, Prince Ethan did, and it nearly cost him everything. In the magical kingdom of Brightmere lived a young prince named Ethan. He had everything a child could ever dream of. But there was one thing Ethan did not have, which was kindness. Every day he laughed at people. One morning, while walking through the royal garden, Ethan spotted an old gardener struggling to water flowers. The gardener's back was bent from years of extreme hard work. Ethan pointed and laughed at him. The gardener lowered his head, but sadly Ethan did not care. Later, Ethan entered the royal kitchen and saw the chef carrying a huge cake, then mocked him for being fat. The chef had to force a smile. Ethan still did not care and mocked a young knight at the castle training for accidentally dropping his sword. That afternoon, Ethan visited the village market. There he noticed a poor little boy wearing old patched clothes. Did rats chew your outfit? The little boy quickly hid behind his mother, and nearby villagers shook their heads sadly. An old apple seller stepped forward and said to Ethan, "One day your cruel words will come back to you." Ethan did not take it serious. At night, dark clouds covered the kingdom. Purple lightning flashed across the sky. Thunder shook the castle walls. Suddenly, Ethan woke up. A glowing fairy floated beside. His bed silver sparkles danced around her. Wings her eyes shined like stars. Then she said, "You laugh at others because you've never felt pain." The fairy raised her wand and said, "It's time you learn." Purple magic filled the room and the walls, and suddenly everything went dark. The next morning, Ethan rushed to his mirror the moment he saw his reflection. He screamed, his handsome face was gone, and he was now a terrifying beast. Soon the servants saw him. Some gasped, while others laughed. For the first time in his life, Ethan felt humiliated. But the curse was not finished. His back suddenly bent painfully, just like the gardener. His body became large and heavy like the chef at the training yard. Ethan dropped his sword and everyone laughed at him. Others now came back at him. For the first time, Ethan understood being mocked was not funny, it was painful. Ethan became lonelier and nobody wanted to be around him. One evening, while sitting alone by the fountain, the poor little boy came to Ethan. The boy asked Ethan, "Are you okay?" Ethan was surprised. After what he had done, the boy was still being kind. That moment changed something inside him. That night, Ethan looked into the mirror, not at the beast, but at the person he has become. For the first time, he felt ashamed. When the fairy returned, Ethan lowered his head. "I understand now," Ethan said to the fairy. The fairy smiled gently. "I hurt people. I made them feel like nothing." The next morning, Ethan began making things right. He apologized to the gardener. He apologized to the chef. He apologized to the young knight, and finally, he apologized to the little boy, and the boy smiled and forgave him. Suddenly, golden lights surrounded Ethan. He sparkled and danced through the air. The curse was breaking slowly. The beast disappeared. His human form returned, but something else had changed to his heart. From that day on, Prince Ethan never mocked anyone again. He protected people, he encouraged people, he helped people, and soon the kingdom loved him more than ever and was proud of him. Not because he was handsome, not because he was rich, not because he was a prince, but because he was kind. And that is why people still tell the story of Prince Ethan today. Because true beauty is not found on the outside. It is found in the way you treat others. And that's the end of Prince Ethan's story. Don't forget to like and subscribe.